Hello, everyone. Hello, Taurus. Thank you. We're getting ready to do an October love reading for you guys. Hope everything's going well with you. We're going to be using the Gilded Tarot, the Love Oracle Simplistic Mystic. We're going to end with some of these Love and Oracle cards to see what Divine Masculine would say to Divine Feminine if he had her right in front of him. And thank you, Spirit, for clear and concise messages for our Tauruses here. And give us the information that we need. Let's see how they're feeling about their Divine Feminine and what their next move is towards her and what they would say to her if she was in front of them. And the first card out is the Knight of Pentacles. So we have a little bit of slow movement right now. There's a lot of contemplation. There's a lot of healing, a lot of heart opening. Divine Masculine is not rushing. He's taking his time because a lot of these Divine Masculine could be the type where they don't want to make any mistakes. They could be like almost perfectionist, where, maybe they came in before and they were like a little sloppy in the way in which they were doing things. But when they come back this time, they want that new beginning. You see this rabbit here? Could be seeing a lot of rabbits. I see some ladybugs on here too. Ladybugs are for new beginnings also. So it could be, you could be seeing ladybugs. But slow and steady wins the race. So he knows that. He's not going to be rushing in. And as much as he wants to rush in, he knows that it's better to take his time to do it right this time. Because he wants to do it right so it's one and done. He doesn't want to have any, hiccups along the way. He could have, he could be doing a lot of things in his life trying to get himself together. Maybe his finances aren't the best in the world, so he's working on that. Maybe he's afraid of commitment, so he's working on, getting his mind better together towards, I always was a single person, always was a player, I always did the things differently, but this time I'm going to come in because I know I want to commit to my Divine Feminine. Okay? And that was the Knight of Pentacles. And wow, these cards are just falling out. And the next card out in the Gilded Tarot is, because he wants victory. Six of Wands. There could be some pride and ego involved. Like I say, he could be a little stubborn because you know what? He always was a player. These guys could be a little bit younger than the Divine Feminine. So you know what? They feel, I got all my life to commit to somebody, but you know what? Their mind might be saying that, but their heart is telling them something completely different. I found the person that I want to settle down with. I found the person who I want to live my life with. So I'm not going to be wasting a lot of time. They're doing a lot of work on themselves right now, healing that inner child and getting rid of that ego. A lot of ego death going on, because they know like previous to that it could have been all about them, but now they know it's all about, previous it could have been all about them, but now they want it to be all about we, meaning them with their Divine Feminine. Okay? It could be, I see he has this purple, it could be he's getting a lot of crown chakra downloads. In his mind, could be in a dream state, could be in the waking hours. Last night I had a dream about pills. About, I don't know what kind of pills. I don't know if they were over the counter or prescription or what they were. There was blue ones and there was yellow ones. So I looked it up, and the blue ones were like working with that throat chakra, working with communication, trying to figure out what to say and when to say it. And the yellow ones were working with that solar plex, like really like figuring out what you really want to do with your life, how you want to function in life, gaining courage, gaining strength, gaining willpower to get to where you need to get when you want to get there. A lot of them could have been big procrastinators. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is here. But now they're going to be breaking through that. And if you notice, all the knights that are there, whether it's swords, wands, pentacles, or swords, wands, pentacles, or swords, wands, pentacles. I can't think of the last night, but anyway, The Knight of Pentacles is the only one who is going to make it. He's not going to stop. He's going to drudge his way through to make it to his goal. And right now his goal is to drop that ego and listen to his intuition and follow those downloads that he's getting and make his way back to his divine feminine. Okay. And this is for the beautiful sign of Taurus. And remember, we all have a Taurus somehow in our chart. So even though it's for the sign of Taurus, please take a look at it. And if you feel that there's something that resonates with you, take that and leave the rest. Okay. And the next gilded tarot for the beautiful sign of Taurus is, the Hierophant, because he wants to commit. You know, he might be moving slow, but he knows what his heart is telling him. He wants to truly commit to his divine feminine. Okay. It could be that they were in other kind of commitments. Maybe he had a baby mama, maybe he has children. But you know what? That situation, even though he might still be there, he doesn't feel it anymore. Ever since he met his divine feminine, he knows that that's the person he wants to commit to. This is the person he wants to have in his life. This is the person that makes him feel good. When they have conversation, he can relate to her. He can understand truly, she gets him and he gets her. And like I said, even in the Hierophant, you see he has that purple on. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of crown chakra downloads coming to these divine feminines. Divine masculines, rather. It could be divine feminines also. Also, I see a lot of gold. And I see some red also. So it could be a lot of healing. And also it could be a lot of grounding. He could be really grounding himself now. It could have been that he was scattered all over the place before because he was in these karmic situations. But now he's breaking himself out of that. He's gaining a better perspective. He's coming in totally slow and steady because he knows that when he comes there, he wants to win that race. That's why that Six of Wands is there. Okay. Thank you. Beautiful sign of Taurus. And now we're going to be looking at these Love and Oracle Simplistic Mystics. And let's see what Spirit has for us for these. Thank you, Spirit. And the first Simplistic Mystic is, these are going to be fated meetings. Okay, could be some interracial. I see a black guy and a white girl. Okay, could be that somebody lives in the city. It looks like this is a subway car. Maybe they're gonna run into each other on the subway. Okay, but all I know is these are meant to be relationships. They're destined, they're predetermined, and these encounters are going to happen. Okay, Spirit is already all up in this. Okay, and the next Love and Oracle card, Simplistic Mystic, is, could be some ex-lovers involved. Could be this was the interference that was involved. Could be some karmic situations where they want to really separate from these people, but these people they don't want to let them go. They keep, getting in their ear. They keep coming to them. And, at this point, the relationship is over. They're done. So they want to put these memories into the past, and these old flames, they want to leave it over there. And they want to go to their divine feminine. Okay. And the next Love and Oracle card for these beautiful sign of Taurus is, he wants to reconcile. Totally reconciliation. He wants to come back for that reunion. He wants a second chance. He wants to get back together because he truly misses his divine feminine. Okay? Even though, like I say, he could have been committed to someone else in these relationships or marriage or whatever, he's not feeling it anymore. He wants to get out of that. And he wants to come back to the person that truly loves him and he loves his divine feminine. Okay? So reconciliation is on the table. He wants to ask for that second chance. And he's moving slow because when he comes in, he wants to get that victory and that commitment when he comes in. Okay? Because he wants that reconciliation with her again. Okay? Please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. This is for the beautiful sign of Taurus. And let's get some of these Love and Oracle cards to see what he would say if she was in front of him. Okay? And the first card out is, here it is. It says, wish you could put yourself in my shoes to understand how I feel. Okay? I know a lot of them have all these different situations that they're going through right now. If they have kids, they have to deal with the kids. If they have an ex, they have to deal with the ex. They could have had to go to court for divorce. Could be that it was a messy divorce. They had to get child custody and child support taken care of. And it could be their finances are pretty bad right now. They could be working like a dog trying to get themselves back together financially. Okay. But in any event, they're driven. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race. And they know that, even though they're moving slow, they're coming in to be victorious, and they want that commitment and that second chance at this relationship. Okay. And the next love and oracle card is, thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful sign of Taurus. And there it is. It says, maybe I'm wearing a mask in our relationship to make this look more perfect. You know what? It could be. He needs to be his authentic self now instead of wearing that mask. And he knows it. That's why he's moving slow, because he knows that mask is not going to work. If he wants any chance to be back with his divine feminine, he's got to take that mask off and become his authentic self in their relationship. That's where the problem lied before, because he was wearing a mask when they were together last time. And he knows that mask is not going to work when he comes back. Okay. And the next love and oracle card is, can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. They're so attracted to the divine feminine. I mean, it's off the charts. They've never been so attracted to anybody before in all their lives. Could be they love her eyes. Could be that they love her figure. They love the way she moves when she walks across the room. They love to look at her and say, wow, that really turns me on. Okay, but in any event, they're totally obsessed with the way in which she looks and the person that she is. And let's get this final love and oracle card for the beautiful sign of Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. And that final love and oracle card is, let's ground it. And there it is. It says, we shouldn't be influenced by outside world, just focus on the two of us. This was the problem. This was that outside influence. A lot of people in his ear about, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. When, you know what, he knows at this point he's going to do it his way. He's not going to listen to those naysayers anymore. He never followed his intuition. He always followed everybody else. Like I said, they could have been full of ego. And they could be nice looking people and being totally driven by what these other people would say to him. Like I said, if there's interracial situations, could be his family won't agree with that. They be like, nah, you should only be with your kind, quote unquote. He doesn't care about that. His mind used to think like that, but he's getting out of that old way of thinking. He knows that he's going to stop listening to those outside influences, because the only person he wants is his divine feminine. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. When you guys, these beautiful sign of Tauruses, get together with your divine masculine, divine feminine, please listen intently, please love unconditionally, and please forgive. I love all you guys, and have a great day. Bye.